You are transforming in plain sight. Nothing can be hidden from your razor sharp intuition. So today, my loves, we are here with a timeless and powerful reading today. And this message and reading that is coming through today comes from the animal of the bat. Now, just to give you a little bit of a backstory about how this energy found me and how these messages started to be communicated to me and why I've decided to do this reading today. About a couple of weeks ago, I was outside of my home and I was just stood there, and all of a sudden this bat just flew right down beside me, really close to me, and just flew off into the distance. And I could just feel the power that was emanating from this situation, from this experience. And I just felt immediately that there was some sort of message here. There was a reason as to why that bat made itself known to me. Now, I've never come that close to a bat before, and it wasn't even dark. It wasn't even nighttime. I think the sun was probably about half an hour away from beginning to set, but it was still quite light, so it really took me aback and surprised me. And so I went into meditation to try and discover what the energies and messages were that are coming through today. So basically, we are going to be diving into this in today's reading to bring through what messages has this bat got for us today. Okay, so what I was hearing was there is a massive transformation that is going on right now, collectively within us all and around us all. Okay, and so I do really want to dive in to find out more information and insights about what these transformations are and what is occurring for us. Okay, there is some sort of rebirth that is happening. I do feel a lot of psychic expansion that is coming through for many of us as well. I do feel like there may be some situations or instances where things might have been, turned upside down, turned on their head. You might be feeling a little bit discombobulated. There might be an energy of confusion in the air, or this could be from external energies around you trying to cause you some kind of confusion. Let's see what wants to come through today, shall we, my loves? And without further ado, let's dive right into this reading. Hi Petals, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new here. I'm Aura and thank you so much for being here today. It's really great to have you here, and I'm really looking forward to diving into the energies today and this reading because as I said in the intro, I'm feeling this one is going to be incredibly profound and incredibly powerful. All of the readings I do really are, but today is just a really exciting one because the energy of the bat was really, really calling out to me. And I think I forgot to mention in the intro that after I had that, that one-on-one encounter, if we'd like to call it that, with this bat, I was just seeing bats everywhere, like literally everywhere I turned, on the TV, in movies, on social media, just everywhere. I was just seeing bats everywhere. And so this is why Spirit was really like, you need to do this reading. So here we are. And I truly believe that if you are watching this reading today, this reading has found you for a purpose and for a reason. So whenever it is that you are tuning into this reading is timeless. So please take what resonates and lovingly leave the rest. But I am feeling a huge shift that is coming through, a huge change, and it's going to be leading to some sort of massive rebirth, some sort of massive change in our lives. Now, I do feel like this change is going to be positive. It is going to be for the best. So there is never any fear in my readings, by the way. Like, I never try to subscribe to fear. I never, provoke fear. That's not the energy that comes through in my reading. So if that's what you're feeling, then maybe this, the message isn't for you, or maybe you just need to kind of give it a little bit time to integrate and just to settle into the messages. But yeah, there is some sort of change that is coming through. Now, I know change is something that a lot of us struggle with. I massively, I like the comfort of my comfort zone, knowing what's coming up, knowing what's coming ahead. But even, mystics, even psychics, we never know 100% everything that is going to happen, because first and foremost, we are here to have a human experience. So sometimes, things just have to be a surprise. But I am going to be diving in to discover as much as I can about, these changes, these shifts, these transformations, because like I said, there's a huge collective transformation going on. right now, and I'm really curious about what information that we can receive and bring through here. So I'm just going to pull a card here. Now the cards here are tarot cards. They're either major arcana or they are aces. That is what I was guided to shuffle on today, just to bring through an overall energy and message about this transformation and what is occurring here. Okay, so let's dive into the messages here. I have already shuffled and pulled a couple of cards in the intro here. We have the Ace of Wands coming through, so we have an ace coming through right away. So this transformation is leading to a huge creative beginning, a huge new beginning when it comes to passion, when it comes to new opportunities, when it comes to excitement, when it comes to you following something that really, really fills you with excitement. It fills you with wonder. It makes you want to get out of bed in the morning. I do feel like a major plot twist energy coming through here. It's almost like, you know, when you're watching a TV show, a TV series, and you get to the end of the episode and there's a cliffhanger, and it's like, I need to know what happens next. I have to watch the next episode. And then you watch the next episode, and then the end of that episode there's another cliffhanger, and you're like, oh my gosh, I need to watch the next episode. And before you know it, it's 3 a.m. and you're still watching this TV series, and it just keeps you hooked. It's like this energy of popcorn, you know, you can't stop but keep watching, keep wanting to find out what is happening next. And I feel this energy coming through here strongly for you as well. There is this energy here of things majorly shifting. I'm really being drawn to the daffodils here. I'm not 100% sure what the meaning is of the daffodil, but let's have a little look. I'm just going to quickly Google that. Okay, so it says here the daffodil symbolizes rebirth and new beginnings. Oh my gosh, a rebirth is assured. And then we've got the Ace of Wands coming through. Already synchronicities lining up here. I love this. It's one of the first flowers to bloom at the end of winter, announcing the beginning of spring and signifying the end of the cold, dark days. Daffodils may also symbolize creativity, energy, resilience, forgiveness, and vitality. Okay, so wow, this is really powerful. So there is something coming through here to do with a new beginning. So something new is blooming. So this transformation, however it's going to come through for you, is leading you towards some sort of fresh start, towards some sort of clean slate, where you're going to be able to either start something over again, or you're going to be freed up and have this energy of freedom to be able to go after something, to be able to either move away from something, move on from something, or move towards something here. So this really is powerful and profound energy coming through. Now, before we dive deeper further, I do want to bring through some symbolism that I researched to do with a bat animal as well, which I also feel is really, really important to share with you. So if you're seeking the wisdom of the bat energy, it's a sign that your higher self is helping you to sharpen your sense of true seeing. When hunting, many species of bat require echolocation. This is a very precise ability, giving the bat the ability of uncovering the hidden and the attunement to vibrational frequencies. In shamanism, bat medicine ties directly with the shaman's ability to walk between the worlds. Bat represents both death and life, endings and beginnings. Flying with a bat means trusting your psychic gifts and having confidence in yourself. It's a sign of huge transition and transformation. Profound shifts are occurring within you and around you. The bat energy can help you to transcend fears, particularly around loss and change. So that's really interesting how at the beginning of the reading, you know, I was explaining about change coming through, and I actually touched on the fact that fear is never something that I promote. Fear is never something that I subscribe to. And as I was saying it, I was kind of thinking, why am I talking about this? So there's a reason for this, and it's come up here in the symbolism of the bat as well. The bat can help you to transcend any fears, particularly around loss or change. So someone here is feeling some kind of fear around a change that is surrounding them currently. And the bat is here to let you know that there is no need to fear any change that is either coming through for you right now or any changes in the future. You are safe, you are protected, and everything is happening for your highest good. We're really being guided here to trust in our intuition and have confidence in, you know, the things that we are seeing, the things that we are sensing, and the things that we are knowing. It really is no surprise that these messages are coming through, these energies are coming through, because I know my collective, I know the majority of those who watch my readings, who subscribe to my channel, are really very much tapped in with their intuition. They're very intuitively connected, they're very spiritually connected, and so this, I feel, is a very powerful spiritual message coming through. Let's see what energies want to come through here. So we have the Grandmother Moonstone, cycles of change, illuminating boundaries and new beginnings. Wow, this is just really flowing so beautifully. We also have magical alchemy, innovation, ingenuity, curiosity, and ahead of your time. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. The number 23 could be significant here, or the number 5. Oh my gosh, got the number 5 again. Okay, so 5 is a very significant number, and obviously 5s talk about change, so you might be seeing repeating 5s. 5 might be a profound number for you. There might be something about the 5th of a month, or something about the month of May. Maybe you're born on the 5th. There's something like this coming through. The 5 is a very powerful number, okay, a very profound number, and it's coming through here for a huge synchronistic purpose. So I feel like there's some sort of cycle here that maybe you were wrapped up in, some sort of cycle that maybe you felt stuck in, or there's just some sort of cycle here that is needing to come to a close, some sort of cycle, something that is needing to end here, something that is needed to come full circle. I'm really being drawn here to these beautiful flowers that are blooming, and it's really kind of linking in with these flowers as well. So there really is something that is blooming here, something that is growing. I feel like you've been putting a lot of energy into something. I'm now hearing, for some reason, divine intervention. So there's something coming through here to do with divine intervention. Something stepping up here and almost like interfering for your highest good. So this could be a little bit turmoil here, or something here that needing to shift, because I'm really being drawn to this circle here. It's reminding me of the Wheel of Fortune energy in the tarot, okay? But there is an energy here about how you have a really powerful and wise guide assisting you during this time. For some of you, it's an ancestor. Others of you might work with Merlin. That's the energy that's coming through here. A very magical energy, but also this energy of shamanism coming through again. I do feel like some of you here either are shamans, you've been shamans in previous lives, you have guides that are shamans, some of you might work with shamans. There's just this energy coming through here as well. There's some sort of alchemy that is forming. There's some sort of magical essence that is weaving into the fabric here of your divine blueprint, of your steps forward. This is all for a purpose. This is all for a divine purpose, and it's all unfolding in the perfect time. There is this message coming through here about being ahead of your time. Now, this did come through for me in a personal reading. If this was your personal reading and you're watching this, you'll know that this is for you. So I hope you don't mind me sharing this. But there was a message coming through, and I use a situation in my life as well, where let's say you're a creator, you're an artist, you know, you create something. Maybe you're a writer. Just something that you do, that you put your passion into, you put your creativity into. It means so much to you, and you're so proud to kind of share this with others, or, you know, submit it to something, to maybe a contest, or maybe apply for something, or just to share it with others, with a collective. And maybe you don't get the response that you hoped for. Maybe it kind of falls flat. Maybe it gets a rejection, or maybe others are just not seeing it, they're not feeling it, they're not truly appreciating the magnitude of it, the magical essence of it, you know, how amazing it is. So maybe you feel like, wow, maybe I'm deluded, maybe I'm not as good as I thought I was, like maybe I should just give up. But the truth of the matter is, you were just ahead of your time. You know, people were just not ready for what it is that you have to offer. They just weren't there yet. And that doesn't mean that what you have to offer is not good and that you need to give up on it. Quite the opposite. You need to keep pushing through with it, because your time will come, okay? You're here to pave the way. You're here to do something new. You're here to show others how things can be done differently, okay? So that's really powerful energy coming through here. We do also have the Hanged Man on the other side, on the reverse of the deck here. Can we see here, both of these are hung upside down. The bat and the crow is hung upside down. So there is this energy of, you know, seeing things from a different perspective, okay? I do feel like something has halted here. There may have been something that has either halted your progress, or your progress has been halted in some way. Something has come to a pause here, has come to a standstill. But there is a breakthrough here on the horizon. There's something here about boundaries, okay? So some of you have either been implementing boundaries, or you're being encouraged to do so. You're being encouraged to keep up those boundaries. For some of you, you may have felt pushback when it came to exerting boundaries. This could be with a person in particular. It could be with a situation. It could even be imposing boundaries on yourself. Please take it how it resonates here. But there does feel kind of like this awkwardness about asserting some sort of boundary here. But you are being guided here to upstand your boundaries and uphold your boundaries, and just keep putting those boundaries in. Keep being loyal to yourself. It's time for you to choose yourself, is a message that's coming through here. It's really important for you to choose yourself, because you are on the precipice here of some sort of profound change. Let's tap into the bottom of deck energies here. We do have divine creation, acceptance, personal commitments, and euphoria. Yeah. So there's something here that is massively divinely orchestrated, okay? The divine is strongly working with you. Some of you might have been asking for some sort of divine intervention here, some sort of help from the divine, from God, from source, from the universe, from your guides, from your higher self. Something needed to change, okay? Now, if this is something that you haven't actively asked for, I feel like this is something that is just happening anyway. It's almost like divine intervention is stepping in to push you forward further here into this new beginning that is opening up for you. It's a part of your destiny. It's a part of what you came here to do. It's a part of who you are. And it's important for you to keep stepping into your integrity, keep following your passions, keep being you. You're supposed to be individual. You're supposed to be unique, and you're here to pave the way for others, to show others how things can be done differently. We also have citrine and dandelion coming through here. Make a wish, clearing comparison, surrender to magic. So we've got magic energy coming through twice here, which is really beautiful. Some of you might work with magic. Some of you might work with the cycles of the moon. But however it is here, something that you do is divine magic. It is magical alchemy. It's a divine creation. So you're really being guided here to not compare yourself with others. Like I was just talking about with that story about being ahead of your time, where you might have released something or showed something that you were very proud of, and it just fell flat. Like others just could not see the value in it. They couldn't appreciate it. And maybe you started to compare yourself to others and what others are doing. Now that's completely natural, completely normal to do, but you're being guided here to stop that, to eradicate that, to clear that, to cancel, clear and delete any form of comparison here. Because like I've said, you're here to do something new. You're here to do something different. You're here to pave the way. And there's something here about surrendering to time. Because when the dandelion sprouts, they sprout into this yellow flower here. So again, we've got more yellow flowers coming through. I do feel a strong connection here with your solar plexus, which is very much about your creativity. It's about your confidence. And when these dandelions bloom, it takes time for them to then grow into the dandelion clock, which you can then make a wish on, right? And so there's something here about perfect timing. There's something here about the seeds that you have planted are planting and growing and blooming in the time that is right for them and in the time that is right for you. Sometimes we want something to occur like ASAP, like right away. We want something to happen yesterday. We want something to happen last week. But in reality, maybe there's an essence of us that is just not ready for the magnitude of that bloom yet. So for example, if you're wanting to, let's just use the analogy of having a YouTube channel. If you're wanting to start a YouTube channel and you're wanting to, gain more subscribers, and become really big, become really successful, and, you're putting in all this effort into your YouTube channel, you're posting all these videos, you're putting in all this time and energy and creativity, and maybe your following isn't growing as fast as you want it to grow. But there's a reason for that. There's a reason as to why you're not growing as fast. And maybe it's because if you were to go from 10 subscribers to 10,000 subscribers in in a short space of time, maybe there's something within you that might not be able to be ready for that. Maybe you might get too fearful about this success, fearful about, oh my gosh, all of a sudden I've got 10,000 subscribers, that's a big responsibility. I'm going to have to keep pushing out this content, but there's something going on in my personal life, and then it's stressing you out, and then it's almost like maybe you can't handle that level just yet. It's not to say that you can't handle that level ever, but just right now you need to kind of just build things up slowly and in divine timing. There's a reason for everything that we can't always see at the time. Let's get into more cards here, bring through some more messages. By the way, my loves, if you're ever wanting to catch up with any updates from me, if you're ever wondering about where I am, if I've not posted a video for a couple of weeks, or what updates I have going on, don't forget to check the community tab on my YouTube page. I will always be posting updates, and I always put up little pictures and different messages that might give you inspiration and messages in between the readings that I post. And always don't forget to check me out on social media. I'm mostly on Twitter, or X it's called now, and also Instagram. You can find me there as well. Okay, so what else do we have here? What else wants to come through? We have love coming through here. We have death. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's some sort of ending here. I feel some sort of ending here with something that was really close to your heart space. Okay, and it's happened for a reason. So for some of you, this could have been in a romantic connection, in a partnership. It could be with a friendship. It could be a family member. It could be something, even a job that you was really attached to your heart, that you really loved. There's something here that has had to be released. There's something that's come to an end, and it's really interesting how these cards are both after each other. So we've got 45 there, and we've got 46. So you are moving in the right direction. Whatever has happened was meant to be. Now that's not to say that it's not painful, that it's not difficult. So my heart goes out to you if you're experiencing a very difficult loss right now. This doesn't have to mean literal, loss, by the way. This just doesn't have to mean literal death. I do feel like this is just the ending of a cycle, because that's all what we've been discussing here. All the energies are leading to the end of a cycle, because there's a new beginning coming through. And for a new beginning to come through, for a new cycle to come through, as most of us know, something has to be let go of. Something has to end for this new cycle to come through. There is some sort of communication here that maybe you've received, or that you're going to receive, to do with this. Okay, what is it to do with this love and death message? Can we get some more information about this here? We do have the stag coming through, and pride and leadership. So you're being pushed here to move towards this energy of leadership, to take the reins in some sort of way, to stand up for something here, to stand up for yourself, to stand up in your power. If something or someone is coming against you, because there was this strong energy of fear. So I do feel like there is someone around you here who is in this energy of fear, okay? And they might somehow be projecting it onto you. But you're being guided here to stand up in your power, to stand in your true essence here, and to take charge of something. Take charge of the situation, or, just take charge of your life and just move forward here, okay? You're coming out on top. Yeah, you're coming out on top. We do have disruption. Yeah, I do feel the strong energy of disruption around you. And I feel like this is already going on. If not, you're intuitively feeling something here about an energy around you that is causing some sort of disruption. But whatever is going on here, you're being guided to know that you can handle this. This is for a purpose. This is falling away for a reason. So don't let it upset the apple cart. It's a message coming through. That's interesting, because I don't normally use that term. The number 17 could be significant for you, or the number 8. Now the number 8 in the tarot is the strength card. So you are really being guided here to stand up in your courage, your perseverance, and keep pushing through with something here. I feel like you've had to be persevering with a situation, maybe a person, a connection, for quite some time now, but I do feel like this is coming to an end, okay? And there may be some sort of momentarily disruption here, but you are receiving omens, you are receiving messages from spirit to help you as you are transcending and transmuting these energies and these situations, okay? Yeah, oh my gosh, didn't I say I could feel Merlin energy? We have Merlin here, alchemy, justice, and balance. So we've got alchemy again coming through. Some of you could work with Merlin, but Merlin really is peeping through here in this reading strongly, you know, to say that justice is going to be coming through. Everything is going to be balanced here, okay? You know, you have a really strong ability to alchemize things. I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but you really strongly do. You can take whatever energy is around you, whether it's negative or positive, and you can alchemize it into whatever you are needing at that time to help to serve you. Okay, so you need to know that. For some of you, this is a new information. For others of you, this is confirmation. Okay, and so therefore, this is a reminder to tap into these energies, whether they are positive or negative, and alchemize them and use it for your highest good, to turn around a situation, to change something here, to bring balance and to bring justice. This is the number one coming through here. Now, the number one is a new beginning. Okay, so we've already been talking about the end of a cycle with this energy here, and now we're tapping into the energies of new beginnings coming through here. So pay attention to the messages you are seeing. We have 11, so 111 coming through here. That could be a synchronistic message for you here. The disruptions are just temporary is a message that is coming through, so don't let it concern you and don't let it bother you. Okay, can we bring through an energy here? An energy, I just want to get an energy that wants to come through. An energy that wants to come through here. I do feel like things are going to be illuminated to you as well, where you need to set more boundaries or you need to uphold your boundaries. Again, that message is coming through. So just pay attention to the signs, pay attention to your intuition when it comes to where you need to set more boundaries or enforce stronger boundaries. We have pain coming through. So there's some sort of pain here that is being transmuted. You can alchemize this pain that you may be experiencing right now, or the pain that you have been through, and it might be just kind of like regurgitating. It might be coming back up to the surface here for transmutation, for alchemization, to be alchemized, and you have the power to do that. I also feel like there might be someone here who may be projecting their pain onto you as well, their pain and fear. It all stems from fear, okay, and it might be affecting your happiness in some way. But ultimately, you cannot let anyone else impact your happiness. You need to hold on to your happiness here at all costs. You need to do now what is right for you. It's almost like coming into this era of being like your selfish era. There was this post that I read the other day about, you know, how for Libras in particular, it's almost like they're going into their selfish era now with, you know, this node shift with the North Node in Aries, the South Node in Libra. And I do feel like it's that kind of energy for all of us here, okay? It's this energy of following our purpose, okay, and not people pleasing any longer. And I do feel for some of you watching here, you might have this tendency that you have to kind of people please, to keep people comfortable, to keep people happy. And that's a really beautiful essence of who you are, and I can truly relate to this, so I'm not calling anybody out. You know, my messages always come through with love and understanding, okay? There is never any judgment here. And so you're being guided here to release that people pleasing, and if you've been doing so, this is your confirmation that you have been doing the right thing, and keep upholding your happiness here, because you are moving on to bigger, brighter and better things. And anyone around you or anything around you that wants to stay in the energy of fear and doesn't want to transmute their pain, doesn't want to work through their shadow, does not want to improve themselves and, you know, help themselves in any way, quite frankly, that's not your problem. It's not your burden to bear, okay? And I'm saying this about adults. I'm not saying this about if you've got a child. Of course, if you've got a child, you need to, you know, soothe the child. You need to work with the child. But if this is a grown adult, they need to take charge of their own life. They need to take charge of their own situation. So you don't need to worry about this, okay? You need space. There's something that you need space from. You need to give something space, okay? Allow space to occur. That's really important right now, okay? You need to give yourself some time out. I feel like they're now showing me like the naughty step. You know, when some people put their child on the naughty step, like they need some time out. It's almost like there's someone around you that needs some time out. But I don't, this isn't a child, by the way. This is an adult, okay? There's something here about someone needing some time out, okay? And it's okay for you to kind of give them that space and give you that space, most importantly here. Yeah, movement, because like I said, you're moving on to bigger, brighter and more expansive things here, okay? So you can't be held back, you can't be constrained any longer because it's causing you frustration. It's causing you frustration. I feel like there's a cycle that you've been going through, that you've been experiencing, and it just keeps popping itself back up. And just when you think that you've overcome it and it's like, okay, phew, finally I can move on, you know, balance is restored, that's all sorted. A couple of weeks later, a couple of months later, it just pops back up again in like a different way, or maybe the same situation just keeps reoccurring with the same person, the same situation, or maybe it's with a different person or a different situation, but the same thing just keeps happening. And so you really kind of like to need to move away from this frustration now, because there's a warning sign here. It's taking you off of your path. It's taking you off of your divine path. And so you need to listen to the warnings, you need to listen to the omens, the messages, your intuition. There's something that your higher self is calling out to you. We have creativity. You don't want it to stifle your creativity. You need to allow your creativity to bloom. You need to allow this abundance to flow through for you. I feel like whatever this energy was, whether it's a situation, whether it's a person, it was blocking your creativity. It was blocking your abundance, and somehow impacting your solar plexus. Okay, so I feel like keeping working with your solar plexus right now, nurturing your solar plexus, is going to be really beneficial for you. You can work with colours of yellow to help you. So surround yourself with the colour yellow, maybe wear the colour yellow, eat yellow foods, put lemon in your water. Of course, make sure that you're not allergic to anything. But there's something here about really nurturing your solar plexus, because I do feel like it's taken a hit. Okay, and I do want to remind you here that it's not your fault. There could be something to do with your root energy center, your root chakra coming through as well with these reds as well. But I do feel like there's an improvement here with your roots. I feel like there's an improvement here with your stability. You're building strong foundations, and so you need to stay loyal to your foundations, and don't let anything or anyone come in between that. Don't let anything or anyone sabotage or bring down what it is that you have built, because I do feel like you've put in a lot of energy, a lot of time into something here. Okay, could we please get some more guidance here going forward for these transformations, for these transitions, for this rebirth? Any more guidance that wants to come through here that will be helpful? Any more messages that wants to come through? We have prosper. Yes, you are destined to prosper, and you are going to prosper. So just focus on your abundance, focus on your blessings. You know, this really is a time now for you to bloom. This really is a time now for you to step into all of the abundance that is waiting for you, all of the happiness, because I feel like you've done a lot of shadow work. You've transmuted a lot of difficulties. You've transmuted pain. You've transmuted trauma, and you've really broken through a lot of cycles, generational cycles, I'm hearing. We have ascension. Yeah, you are ascending. You are ascending. You're rising higher. You're going higher, you're not going lower. So don't let anything drag you down here. You are rising, you are ascending. You're becoming closer every day with the divine, I'm hearing. You know, this connection that you have with the divine is building, it's strengthening. It's becoming even more powerful than it's ever been before. Follow through. You need to follow through with this energy now. Keep following through, keep pushing through. The energy is supporting you. The messages and the synchronicities are guiding you to the answers that you seek, I'm hearing. We have come together. Yeah, follow through and come together. It's all coming together. It's coming together in divine timing, perfect orchestration, divine orchestration. There's a strong magical alchemy working out behind the scenes, and everything is coming together. But before things come together, sometimes things feel like they're falling apart. And so if you're going through this right now or coming up, just remember this reading and know that any disruptions, any chaos, any crumbling is all for a higher reason. It's because you're building a stronger, more stable foundation, okay? And there are things, people, places, situations that can't come with you into this new energy because they're causing you confusion. They're causing you conflict, outer conflict, inner conflict. They're throwing things off balance. And so that's why this deep transformation is taking place. You are transforming in plain sight. Nothing can be hidden from your razor-sharp intuition. You can see everything. You can see different perspectives with the bat there hanging upside down, the hanged man energy we saw on the bottom of the deck. And just because others around you might not be able to see, doesn't mean that it's not there. You need to trust yourself. You really do need to trust yourself. You need to listen to yourself. Just going to grab a little sip of tea here. Got strawberry and blackcurrant tea today. It's so tasty. Yeah, we do have authenticity coming through. Again, more kind of reds, root energy coming through here. Like, you are incredibly authentic. You've been choosing you. And the divine is so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Like, if no one is telling you this, how proud of you they are. I'm telling you this. The divine is telling you this. Your spirit team are telling you this. They're proud of you. They're proud of you that you've picked you. You've started to pick you. You're following your authenticity. You're following your passion. You're following your purpose. You're listening to yourself. You are an infinite being. You have infinite possibilities here to prosper, to follow through with, to come together with, to align with. You are blooming, you are ascending. Let's bring through some more guidance here. I did just pick the deck up upside down as well. So there is something about, the upside down. Love is all around. If something is falling away in terms of love, you're going to be replenished with love in another form. I put this post up the other day on my Twitter about, a lot of my female friends are a lot older than me. They're around 30 years my senior. And, there's a reason for that. They're kind of like that motherly figure. And so the universe will always replace what you never had and what your soul is deserving of and in need of in another form. So the universe sent to me older female friends that could be that figure for me, that could be that person who I could, go to for love, go to for advice, to talk about my wins with, my successes with, what it is that I'm doing, and they could be happy for me. They had that level of maturity to be happy for me and to give me what I need. So the universe will always provide for you for things that you're lacking in one area. It will give to you in another form, in another way. So hold that faith and hold that vision of always being given what it is exactly that you need, especially when it comes to your heart, especially when it comes to your love space here, because we all need love. Each and every one of us needs love. Yeah, dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. So again, love coming through. Be loyal to what you love. There's someone around here who is very loyal to you, and I feel like has been loyal to you and is there for you to talk to. So don't feel like you are alone. If you feel like you really do not have anyone like this, I feel like someone is coming in here who can be this loyal support to you. And also, again, be loyal to yourself. This is just confirmation here. We do have the number 19 coming through, or the number 20. Those numbers could be significant for you. The number 19 in the tarot is the Sun card, which is arguably the most positive card in the tarot. It talks about success. It talks about material happiness, joy, fulfillment, good fortune. And we do have prosperity. So, this energy of the sun is aligning with you. It's almost like you are the energy of the sun. You are this loyal companion for others. And the divine will always reward that. If you are loyal, if you are loving, if you are giving, you will always receive back for that. You will always receive what you deserve. The number 20 is the Judgment card. I do feel like judgment has been called here. The divine is seeing everything that you have done, all the good that you have done, and maybe all the negative things that people have done towards you. That is being judged. And so there is a balance, there is a justice being brought back through here. Don't forget, we did see the Merlin card with justice coming through. So there is a justice here that is coming through. The Judgment card does also talk about awakening, okay? It does talk about kind of like a renewal. So there is a renewal coming through here for you. On the bottom of the deck, we do have the Buffalo Spirit. The abundant universe will provide. Yes, exactly. The abundant universe will always provide. Like we were just saying, whatever it is that you feel that you don't have or that you might be in lack of, never fear, never worry, because the universe will always provide for you here. We also have the number 10 coming through here. The number 10 can talk about closings of cycles. So that's just confirmation here. Just want to get a dragon card here. Can we get a message here from the dragons? What wants to come through? What other messages want to come through? We have the white gold dragon from Lyra. So some of you might resonate with Lyra. Lyra and starseeds connects you with the highest Christ light. Develop your causal chakra. Bathe in 9th dimensional Christ light. Yeah, you really are truly divinely supported. And this is something you really need to know. You are divinely supported. Christ light is surrounding you. You know, you have this beautiful white gold dragon. Now, white gold light is so strongly high vibrational. It's so clearing. It's so healing. And this energy is available for you to tap into. It's almost like with the ascension here, we do have the 9th dimensional energy coming through here. It's almost like you're really at this time able to access those higher dimensions. I do feel like almost like you travel to those dimensions, most probably in your dream state. And for those of you who meditate, in times of meditation as well, and you're able to access that energy from the 9th dimension and use it to transmute, use it to clear, particularly when it comes to trauma, when it comes to pain, when it comes to ancestral clearing. I feel like there's strong energy in that dimension, in the 9th dimension, that you can access and use to help you alchemize any lower energies, any challenges, any disruptions, anything that you're needing help with when it comes to clearing. We also have the pure white dragon from Orion coming through here. Transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. So again, we've got this message of ascension. Process what you know. Act with truth and honesty. Let your wings of light grow and expand. So you are a truth teller. You are here to tell the truth. And be honest, be integral, be authentic with yourself and others. There may be a truth that you have expressed or that you're fearful of expressing because ultimately it might rock some boats, it might upset people, but it is just the truth. Now, as long as you come forward with that truth with love in your heart, you know, you're not going to be persecuted for that, especially from the divine. The divine is watching over you. Don't forget the judgment energy coming through here. The divine is with you and supporting you when it comes to justice, when it comes to spreading the truth, telling your truth, communicating your truth. There's something here that you're being guided to process. You know, you're being guided to process and integrate. Just want to get some more guidance here. Can we get some more guidance for those that are still tuning in here, that are still watching this reading? Get some more guidance here. What else wants to come through? A special message here. Yes, we have drum, dream and journey. Keep dreaming. Keep dreaming and keep moving along your journey. Because you're moving here, you're going somewhere. Dance to the beat of your own drum. The energy is gaining momentum. For some of you, listening to drumming music, shamanism, drumming music could be really powerful for you at this time, particularly when you're meditating, you're transmuting. If there's something around you that is painful, that is difficult, that is challenging, listen to the shamanism, drumming music. There's so many different ones on YouTube, and just allow the drums, the beats, the movement to kind of move it away, to transmute it, to clear it. Never forget how powerful intention is. We have Earth Mother on the bottom of the deck. Feel loved and comforted. So there's something to do here with Gaia, to do with a mother energy coming through. You're really being enveloped here with this beautiful, soothing, motherly energy. You know, really gifting you this energy of love and comfort. Really holding you, really cradling you. anything that it is that you feel that you're in lack of, that you feel that you need, particularly when it comes to comfort, when it comes to reassurance, when it comes to the feminine. Connect with Gaia. Gaia is reaching out to surround you with these beautiful energies, these comforting energies that you are needing. We did get the energy of the root as well coming through. So grounding is very powerful and very important for you at this time. So we're just going to close off this reading now, my loves, with a final and special message for those of you who are here and tuned in. Thank you so much for being here today. It's always a pleasure to connect with you, and honestly, I really truly love all of your energies, each and every one of you. I'm so honored to be here with you. As always, please feel free to let me know how this is resonating for you. I do read every single comment. I know I can't reply to each and every one of you, but I do read them and I do appreciate you, so thank you so much. What message do we have here to close off this reading? Oh my gosh, we have Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. Wow, this is so powerful. I really love this. So this is really beautiful energy just to close off this reading here. Like I was saying, you've got strong support in the spirit realm. You know, you've got really divine support around you. There's something that I feel that you're either going through or you've been through that you've really kind of taken a hit with, you've taken a knock with. And so really it's almost like karma is kind of being balanced here. You're receiving a dharma for something here. You're receiving good dharma. You know, you've really been integrating the lessons here. You've really been taking note of the divine downloads that have been coming through to you. You've been really staying in your authenticity, your integrity. And it's time for you to be rewarded for this now. So infinite abundance surrounds you. So we've received prosper, we've received abundance multiple times on the bottom of the deck here. The abundant universe will always provide for you. And obstacles are being removed. Okay, you need to know this. Obstacles are being removed. All is being cleared out of your way. So whatever is leaving, whatever cycles are ending, it's all for this transformative energy that's coming through. And others are going to be witnessing your transformation. And so therefore, there might be some energies around you that are kind of not 100% happy with your transformation. But it's almost like that is kind of their karma to see you transform. And that's why you're transforming in plain sight. Because it's their karma to see you bloom. It's their karma to see you ascend, to see you prosperous, to see you surrounded by abundance, to see you up-leveling, to see you experiencing all these fantastic new beginnings that are coming your way. This new love, new friendship, new connections, soul family. Keep staying curious and innovative in your ideas and the way that you do things. Never change. We do have divine healing on the bottom of the deck. Honor your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. So there's a huge healing that is going on within you and around you right now. If you're feeling a little bit wounded, like the wounded warrior energy coming through, I'm seeing the 9 of Wands in my mind's eye. You know, really being through some battle here where you're needing to recuperate. Make sure you're allowing yourself time to rest, to recharge. You know, that time and that space away. We did see the space card coming through in the energies as well here. There's a higher learning that is taking place here. And you're going to be able to integrate these lessons for your highest good, to expand you, and also to help others going forward in the future. So I do have many teachers here, and a lot of you do not even realize that you're supposed to be a teacher. In some way, you're supposed to guide others. And I feel like this is going to unfold. The more you go along your journey, this is going to unfold, okay? We do also have Mother Mary coming through here, love and peace. Again, this mother energy. So for some of you, you could be having issues or challenges with a mother figure or your mother, or just the feminine energy in general is surrounding you right now, giving you love and peace. Okay. So there is a healing that is taking place, you know, and everything is happening for a purpose, and, you know, everything is going to become clear. So just trust this process. You are safe. You are divinely supported. Abundance is coming through for you. Balance is being restored, and so is justice. And a new creative opportunity is opening up for you. So I'm really, truly excited for you, my loves. And once again, thank you so much for being here. It's always a pleasure to connect with you. And I would really love to know how these readings have resonated for you. And as always, if you feel called to a personal and private reading with me, my readings are open and my website is in the description box, where you'll be able to view all of the services that I currently offer, as well as the limited edition specials that I have a different reading each month, just available for that month. So you can check that out if you feel guided to. All the information is in the description box, and I really look forward to connecting with you. And we shall see you in our next reading. I am sending you so much love. Thank you so much for being here. Take care. Bye.